coffee, Cuban coffee. Nothing better than Cuban coffee. And I'll tell you, I love Cuban coffee because it is the best coffee you'll ever have. And we're going to make it right here, right now on Dr. Flavor. Greetings, fellow cooks. Marcelino from Dr. Flavor. You know, I always enjoy going to Miami. One of the first things I do is I always go and get some Cuban coffee in one of the cafeterias and the local dives everywhere. And, you know, thinking about it, why should I deprive myself all the time when, in fact, I can make it myself? And we're going to show you exactly what's involved. First of all, Cuban coffee, no mystique about it. It is an espresso, but it's more than espresso. It's got lots of sugar in it. It's whipped up. It's creamy. It's a small quantity, but it goes a long way. And so it's a little bit different. Now, you can make Cuban coffee with an espresso machine, and that's going to cost a few bucks. It's very expensive. Now, we can also make it through a small Italian coffee maker, and I normally use that except for the fact that I have a induction cooking top, so I need to use steel. So I got this coffee maker, and we're going to make coffee today. Okay, so very basic materials for Cuban coffee. A stainless steel coffee maker, Café Bustelo, awesome for Cuban coffee, plenty of sugar, a Demetas cup. Now, check this out. Is this cute or what? I got these cups in Miami, and this is a Demetas cup. Is particularly important for espresso. Before we go any further, I just want to let you know that to make Cuban coffee, you need to have sugar. Now, I understand a lot of people are very concerned about sugar in their diet and so forth and so on. Well, my good friend, Dr. Bruce Anderson, recently introduced allulose, a sugar substitute. Dr. Anderson has his own YouTube channel, Farm Cook, and he has good, heart healthy, low carb, keto friendly recipes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Cuban coffee maker, the espresso coffee maker, apart. This is the container that holds the coffee when it's already brewed. And this is the receptacle for the coffee, and here's the water. Now, I already filled it with water, so we're ready to go there. So the one thing that we're going to do is we're going to fill up I made a mess here. But gotta use plenty of coffee. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this on there, and we're gonna a little tight. All right, and we're gonna put this on the stove. So I put the coffee maker on high. So the next step is we're going to put 3 heaping teaspoons of sugar, and get ready for the brew. You can use more. I'll use a little bit less simply because, again, I Each teaspoon has approximately 16 calories. So I don't want to go overboard. So it's already starting to heat up. It's already making a little bit of noise, as you can hear it. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the first few drops of the coffee to brew. And we're going to add a few drops into the sugar. Okay, just started. So I'm just going to pour a little bit out. All right, put it back in to continue to brew. What you want to do is you want to whip it up as much as possible. You hear that? It's almost done. And we're done. So we're still blending the sugar and coffee. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's pour this coffee in a little cup. And let's taste this bad boy. Good Cuban coffee. Good Cuban coffee. Sip it now because it's goes a long way. Now, Cuban coffee is something we enjoy all the time, whether it's in the wintertime in South Florida, Miami, or in the summertime. If it's hot, we do two things. We drink our Cuban coffee and we drink a small glass of cold water right afterwards. Perfect chaser. Fantastic. Very invigorating. Now, one of the neat things about Cuban coffee is that you get the 1-2 punch. You get the sugar and then you get the caffeine. And that, I'll tell you, it's very satisfying. It goes a long way. You try this. It's not hard, not expensive to get into it. You need a small coffee maker and obviously some pilon or café bustelo. Easy peasy, you're gonna love it. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you haven't, and share this with friends. This is Marcelino Berni, your Dr. Flavor, signing off.